a good thing. So you're going to be writing books, eh? And you're going to get a lot of money from it. Well, that's interesting. So what do we need to discuss there? It's just you need to allow it. And so they're not going to tell you the titles and stuff. That's for you.
Okay, well.
It'll pop into your head.
Are they applicable to me now?
Yeah, all that's applicable to you now. And it comes to you as you go out and do this work. They download more stuff. Your frequency goes higher.
Take him to go pee.
So,
Okay.
yeah, this stuff is going to be given to you. Of course. Those are the gifts they're downloading to everyone. And when you go to sleep at night,
Yeah, I would be good. Okay, that's good.
they're actually going to be facing her a little bit.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, all right. A new companion. And no more hammers. What does that mean?
Oh, I like that.
I knew that's what you meant when you said that. I could just see that.
Well, I can't see any of y'all doing that. It's like, it's like, I can see me doing it.
Yeah, I don't want to be
Put my hand
done
out.
that way.
Yeah.
I refuse. Enough.
Right.
That was too much, but I didn't know how to stop
Right.
it until I did it anyway.
Okay, well, that's about that.
Okay.
What do you want to know?
As much as they'll tell me. Well, I need him in Stewart, because he's got to be very spiritual.
It's got to be on the same path you're on, and that's for everyone in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, that goes with
there's no room for anything else.
I don't have time.
Well, Mary has room, but
I do not.
I'm playing with you,
Look
Mary.
at that.
Because my spiritual
I
dad
got
is
it.
I
my...
let that go for the last one.
When Ron was over and he, we were talking, when you were over Friday, he was talking about companion, and he takes a look around my garage and my house and he goes, "You don't have any room for a companion."
I gave you that, and that's.
Oh,
and
did
so,
you? Okay, good.
The Edgar Casey one for each one of y'all.
Yeah. Edgar Casey, what?
The Edgar Casey hypnosis, self-hypnosis session.
Oh, yeah.
Start listening to it.
Oh, is that on our clip?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it is.
Because that's the one that's going to set you free and set up what you need for someone to come into your life.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Clutter clearing?
Yes, it's going to be clutter
So
clear.
when you,
Yeah, whenever.
Go ahead and go ahead
but
and,
when you remove things from your house, it allows more things, different things to
Right.
move in.
That's
Yeah.
Karen Kingsington. Karen Kingsington wrote this book, Clearing the Clutter with Feng Shui. And she said, unless we
Yes.
let it go, and then we have a prosperity corner in our house, in which that prosperity corner should be free, open, and
That's one of my processes.
with valuable
Coaching
things.
processes is
So-
clearing.
that sets the what you need to do. And it's about abundance. Y'all
Yeah.
asking for abundance.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't have room for it, how are you going to get it? It's like me. I feel they gave me so much abundance. I asked for abundance over and over again, and I understand how it works. You just drop what you don't like and get something new.
I was so grateful he said that, because I was like, it really made me think. I was thinking, gee, and then I thought, on this line, I thought, well, whoever's coming into my life is going to have a big enough place for all my stuff and his stuff.
And you can do it that way too, okay?
Yeah.
But clearing out all the stuff, your unappreciative, unwanted now items and stuff, to release that energy, okay?
So you can come in.
So
Yeah.
the new energy can come in, okay? And they always give you better.
Yeah.
They do.
So,
The same way
just-
with clients, that you can,
Right.
you can do like a file cabinet, get your files ready for
For the new clients to come in.
Right? Yes, what a great idea.
Pre-payment.
Yeah.
I
Send
use-
it out beforehand,
I
right?
use NEAT, and NEAT is where you take all your paperwork and put it on a hard drive, separate from your computer. Just use your computer. And with NEAT, it's also tied into QuickBooks, so it puts your in and out, and miscellaneous. It does everything for you. You know, if you will. I suggest not now, but when you are making the money and everything that would require you to do that, to look into it. It's also constant contact that goes with doing the web pages and stuff. Send Pepper, there's a couple of ones that are good,
MailChimp.
not so good, but yeah.
Oh, it's not?
Mhm.
No, I have MailChimp.
I know, I do too.
Alright.
So use that one. They have free. MailChimp is one of the ones to get you.
Oh, I like that one.
You know, to get you going and all, because it is free, but you don't get some of the stuff that you need.
Mm.
And so there are other programs which are tied into the WordPress, that's the only place that you can get them. So, squeeze pages and everything, and so when you connect the two, actually it's three things, you connect the three things and everything, it's on automatic pilot. Now, y'all not there yet, but you will be, okay? So it does everything for you. When you do a new campaign of getting new clients to come into you and everything, this is how it works. So you're building your email up, and you're using one of the, there's another one out there. And it's designed to just, it's very expensive, okay? The beginning of it is $1,500. Non-negotiable, but I found it is negotiable. Just catch them at the right time of the month. And so when their quota is supposed to, and so this is because it's a learning curve to it. They do it with you and go through it and show you how to connect all three. Okay, so that it flows. And so all you have to do is just come in and punch in the stuff and write and change whatever the writing is that you want. And then the program runs itself, and it just funnels the money into your bank. Okay, let's see what else we got here. What did you say, Mary?
Said our new boyfriends are gonna know how to do all that because I don't understand that language.
I thought that's what you
Lost
said.
after
So you don't need a boyfriend.
MailChimp. Huh?
That's not who you want to attract in. Are you going to give all this
That's
stuff to
right,
your
how our
boyfriend?
secretary.
Our new partner is gonna know how to
Or
do all
partner,
that
or
with
are you
us.
going to attract to you whoever you need to take
That's
care
right.
of that for you?
That's
Yes.
Yeah, we
Okay.
have a
I
side
declare it, so does Mary.
right. Yeah.
Or you can attract to
Or
you
even-
a boyfriend right
even
now
more
that
business.
will get you to the point that you need to be before you get up to this next step.
No way.
Hey,
No way, I've done it. I'm done. I already said I'm done with teachers. I want someone to share now.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have a boyfriend come in to help you where you're at right now.
And then what? Break up with that one till the next one
No,
comes?
no,
Oh,
then,
I'm sorry.
then, I don't know, is that your pattern?
No.
Do we need help there?
That's everybody's pattern till now, till we decided to choose. Are we done having teachers or do we want to?
Yeah, we don't want to talk about my ex-girlfriends.
I'm ready, we're not giving it away free anymore.
Relationship, yeah.
I like that. Well, that was the old saying, why buy the cow when you get the milk for free?
Yeah, we're not giving it away
And
free.
so now the saying is, you know, why buy a pig for a little bit of sausage, you know?
Yeah.
So it's the same
My
thing.
friend used to say, if you need carpentry work get done, you date a carpenter. If you need plumbing work done, you date a plumber. If you need dental work done, date
It's
a
nice.
dentist.
So you will attract into your life who you need with these skills. And they will come and work for you. You can also, there are people that do this and you can have them bid on it. You know, O-Office, well, they changed it now, I don't know what they call it
He is
now.
on the computer too.
But, you know, you attract those people in, you get, okay, so you go on and you say, this is what I want done, this is what I want done on my webpage, this is what I want set up through whatever mail company you use, and this is how I want it to flow, this is with the squeeze pages and everything. Optimum Press is the number one out there, which only works with WordPress. So you take that, they're very good at what they do. I'm picking the very best of what everybody does.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, why go second best?
Well, and
Okay?
I don't
Unless that's
mind.
what you want to learn.
I could be second best.
But why? That's what I'm saying. There's another way of looking at
Right,
things.
absolutely.
Well, I just, saving money. I think of saving
So
money.
you don't
You're
need,
right.
so that's the false
Right.
attitude that they taught you.
To
All
save
right?
money and-
So if you have enough money, it doesn't matter if you've got to go out and save money, no. You have enough to buy whatever you want, and so that's what you put out. And with a little extra or whatever, extra millions that you want that you feel safe with. And so that's what you put out.
Yeah.
And that's what you get. That's what I've been telling everybody.
Right.
That makes
So,
sense.
if you want to do it that way, that's fine. It works. It makes you miserable. It's all right. Well, I'm telling you, there's a happy way to do it, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not going there today. I've got, had a little something to say, but that's it. Shut my mouth, zip my lip.
No, but yeah. Stay on task.
If anybody wants the inexpensive way, let me know.
It's about worth and stuff.
I know it
So
is.
this is
You know
one
what,
of the
I
things that
understand,
you
it's
have
true,
been-
to take that risk and invest the money, because it's really about investing in yourself. So,
Yes.
and I do understand
But
that.
even-
But that's on the world level. So we
Right.
operate, everyone in here is operating on a different level.
Right.
We're not in the world anymore. We're working with the spiritual part of it,
Right.
and that
Life in
just
general.
unleash everything.
Yes.
Yeah. No,
So
it's-
we understand that. So, but,
And my fear, which I've talked about, gets in the way. So that's the bottom line for me.
and so, and if that's okay with you, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Nothing. That's just your way of doing it. All right.
68 years worth.
Right. Well,
But I'm
you're
at a place where I'm getting there, where I'm thinking
you're at
about
the crossroads, that's
I'm at the
right.
crossroads, I'm
Things are
deciding what
opening
I'm gonna
up,
do.
you're starting to see things a little bit
Right.
differently and
Yeah.
stuff. So, like I said, you weren't on the spiritual path like the rest of them were and stuff. And neither was I 10 years ago. Well, I was on my spiritual path, but I didn't know that this was it.
Right.
I had no idea. I mean, it was like, bam, we used a 2x4 on you. Oh, didn't listen. Bam, we used the 4x4. We're going to drop the elephant on you now.
Yeah, I get a couple of those too.
Okay. All right, so I'm not going to do the pre-talk, none of that or anything like that. So I'm going to, you can go ahead and turn it on, please. Robert. Am I too far back?
Yeah, well, yeah, good, that's good.
Do I?
You want to look? You want me to, oh, no, I've got you from the, kind of the waist up.
Okay.
And then Annie's, I've got her knees and her legs, so, and then I'll zoom in when, you know, she goes
Right.
into trance.
So- Okay, so Annie,
Yes.
I'm going to ask you to take 3 nice breaths. Nice and easy, breathing in. I was prepared to turn and go see her, you know. She waited.
I tried very hard. I succeeded.
Yeah, you did good. Okay. I want you to go ahead and breathe in all that relaxation. Go ahead and just completely let go, and at any time that you want to, go ahead and close your eyes, allowing yourself to go into a deep trance. You know, and we're going to get all the questions you have here and all the answers that you want and any healing and everything done. And when you come out, you feel as if you have a nice nap, nice massage, and you be a new person. Is that okay with you? Yeah, okay, all right. So drifting and floating, notice how good that feels. I want to take you from where you're at right now, at this level, 3 levels deeper. And it'll be as deep as you can go today. Now this is also known as the Esdale effect. And so your body's going to be doing a lot of deep healing. Your mind's going to be doing a lot of deep healing. Your soul is going to be connecting with all three and balancing things out. So from where you're at this level, we're going to go down 3 levels deeper. And no one has ever found the deepest that you can go, and you'll notice that every time that we do this, every time that you go into trance, every time you use hypnosis, and we'll be learning about self-hypnosis, you go even deeper. So from this level, I want you to see the elevator. I want you to go into the elevator, press the button for level 8, and let me know that you're there, either verbally or by raising a finger. So she's already gone deeper into the point that where she doesn't want to talk. Okay? So that's why I did it that way. Normally I would just tell you, go ahead and let me know that you're there. And you would say, I'm there. But she's allowed herself to go ahead and go deep. Yeah. So now, you get to level B from here. All you got to do is just let yourself go 10 times deeper. Only in your case, you're probably going to go 100 times. Go ahead and press the button for level B. Let me know when you're there. That's right, you can move around and make yourself comfortable. And go ahead and do that now, because when you get down to this next level, you're going to feel so heavy, and there might be times you might want to move around, but you're not going to have the energy to do it. You won't, the muscles will already have stopped at the point of not being usable. The only muscles that are going to be usable is using your breath and whatever for life support. So when you're ready to take that journey down to level C, go ahead and do it. And you'll always be connected by my voice, and you'll follow the commands that I give you or ask you to do. And of course, let me know when you're ready. Okay, Annie, you're doing great. Now you can hear everything that I say and everything. You can hear everything around you, but it just doesn't bother you. In fact, it just helps you go that much deeper. Now I'm going to ask you, subconscious, to just bring you up just a little bit from this really comfortable spot that you're not right now. I'm going to let you do some healing. But in a moment, I'm going to ask for your subconscious to bring you on up. While you're here, I'm going to ask in this wonderful healing place, I'm going to ask for your subconscious to scan your body from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, finding things that we need to work with. One of the things that she wants to work with, and I'm talking to, notice that I didn't have to ask for a conscious mind to step aside. It knows the routine now. Okay? So you don't have to ask for that anymore. It's not going to interfere. It knows that this is helping Annie, and that was its job, to help Annie. And so it just steps aside. It's recording everything, just like I asked it to do before. It knows. It knows it's supposed to be doing that, so that it can connect with her higher self when the time comes, when she's doing these things. So while they're doing that, I'm talking to Annie's subconscious now. And Annie, you can just go ahead and drift and go ahead and do whatever you want to do and think about whatever you want to think about, which is, she's already been doing that, but go ahead and reassure. Okay. And so I'm talking now to Annie's subconscious, and Annie wants to work on her hearing. And so I'm going to go ahead, and I know that's okay, because we've done this before, and we have worked some on Annie's hearing. And so now we're going to release some of the stuff when we come back up and we do some of the work. But right now, I'm asking for a subconscious now to work on that hearing. Hearing's one of the toughest things, okay? Eyesight is not as tough as hearing for some reason. I don't know what it is, but I could take people and their eyesight clears up right away. A hearing, for some reason, just takes a little bit longer. And so I'm also going to ask that any problems from any past, present time, parallel lives, or ever to arrive in the future, that has any connections to her hearing, especially the ringing in her ears. I want that to go ahead and be worked with. And so the ringing sometimes is takes a little bit of time. So that's why I'm starting it now. By the time we finish, everything will be corrected. So anything that does not have to do with her higher self, downloading information to her, I want that to be removed. So I'm asking for you to go ahead and work on that. And also to work with her eyes, the tear ducts and stuff, to go ahead and release the energy that's held there. And knowing that, I'm asking for that to be done, knowing that we're going to, Annie's going to come up to where we can talk about it and we can release the emotions and all the ties and any forgiveness work and stuff. So, and also I'm going to ask now for the healing to take place for, she had cataract surgery on both her eyes, and going to ask for that to be healed. I know it was a surgery, but I also know that you can correct anything that the surgeons have done, that they weren't skillful enough to carry out. So I'm going to ask for that to be done. And so now, let's see if there was anything else. The tendonitis, the eyes. Okay, that's it for where she's at right now, allowing all that healing to go on and take place. This is a wonderful, wonderful place for the healing to be done. We're also going to do other healing with her too. So now I'm going to ask for Annie's subconscious to gently bring her up to where she can verbalize with us and talk. And so Annie, when you get there, when you get there, you'll be able to verbalize that you're at where you need to be, to go ahead and do work on some of these things. Gently coming up. That's it. There you go. Okay. Nice place, wasn't it? Didn't want to come up, I know. And so they're still working on her, okay, while she's doing this, and she might notice the changes already in some of the stuff. So, okay. So, Annie wants to know if her eyes can be corrected completely from the surgery from cataracts and the dry eyes, and if it can be done immediately. So I'm asking for Annie's subconscious to come forward and talk to us. Is it okay if I talk to Annie's subconscious now? Is it all right if we work with these issues? Okay. So, is it okay that we go ahead and heal that now? Or are there some contracts? Contracts have been ended. So we're now going to ask for those contracts to be released and that they are done. And I'm going to count from 1 to 3 and ask for it to be, most of it to be done in the twinkling of an eye. I understand. I'll ask. Can it all be done in the twinkling of an eye? Or is it gonna, or is some of it's gonna be over a little bit of a time?
Some little overtime.
But a lot of it's gonna be released in a twinkling of an eye. So I'm gonna ask that any connections, any strings, any emotions that are tied to it, any blockage from out of the past, in the present or parallel lives, or ever to come out of the future. Now those contracts are done. I'm asking for all the healing to take place, and including any forgiveness work that needs to be done for everybody to release everyone from these contracts. And that's okay? I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and it'll be done in twinkling of an eye. 1, 2, 3, done. Okay. So, now the hearing. Did y'all do that at the same time? Yes, okay. So, I asked, they just told me, when I said in hearing, they said, we did that. You know? But once again, yeah, I need to ask. So, all right. So, so the weight issues, Annie, I'm going to do that all at one time. And with your digestive system, that I do want to work with right now, the releasing of that, if that's okay. Is that all right? Okay. All right. So there is a little bit of residue left over from thinking and stuff that was told to her, and so we need to go completely release that, and then they can go ahead and finish the work with her internal organs and her stomach, and also her other organs that are involved. Because it seems like they're telling me, we're all involved. That's what I'm hearing them say. Don't leave us out. We're all involved in this. So, of course, we're going to do that. We're going to include them in helping her to get healthy. They want to do that, so let's do that. So, I'm going to ask for this to be done. Any residue that's left over, either from the past, from the present, from parallel lives, or ever to arrive from the future, to be released. All strings, all emotions, all blockage. Is that okay? Okay. I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and it'll be done, including any forgiveness work that needs to be done, if there is any. And there's just, no, that was already taken care of. 1, 2, 3, it's done. So the forgiveness work they did, but there was a little bit of, when we did this earlier, there was just a little bit of the residue of people telling her stuff that needed to be cleared out. So, okay. Okay. So she wants to know, she wants to connect, if I'm understanding this, she wants to connect more with all the Ascended Masters and everyone that's here for her. And so I will remind her that I have given her a tool to do that with. She will put her thumb and finger together with the intention of going to her happy place to communicate with everyone. And whoever needs to be there for her at that time will show up. And she can have a conversation with them and hear them or understand them completely with their thoughts, their whatever they want to get across to her. So Annie, I will remind you of that now. I'm talking to Annie's conscious mind to help her in remembering this. So I'm sealing that in every cell of your body. You understand now how to do this? Okay. So let's do it. There's entities here that want to talk to you and everything. You're already in your happy place. You took yourself there as we were talking. And so now, if you have any questions to whoever, and it doesn't matter, you'll notice that whoever, and you can call them by any name that you want, they don't care. All right? They're just here for you. So if you have any questions, are you wanting any information from them? They're there now, they're probably talking your ear off. So, go ahead and do that. Allow that to happen.
Remove contract.
Okay. What contract are you asking to have removed?
She wanted to experience doing it by herself.
That's no longer necessary. So she asked for that contract to be removed. So they modified the contract. I see him. I see the image of them just ripping it up, ripping it up. It's done. And with gratitude, she understands all this. So, this is how you're going to receive new information too. You wanted to know how to do that. So they've already given her information to get into her mail. Opening up her psychic gifts. I think that's somewhere in one of her questions and stuff, but that's what they just told me they were doing, helping her with that and reminding her that it's a muscle that she has to use.
How so?
Okay, when everybody is done, giving you all the information and everything, I want to move on, if it's okay with the subconscious, to talk about your future companion. All done. Okay. All right. So any, oh yeah, there it is. There's that number 6, psychic gifts. Okay, so you just got that. All right. All right. So number 7, companions. Okay. Well, we skipped over 5 about how and when. Oh no, we didn't. We covered that too. And so they removed all the things that needed to be removed with all the old software running that people put into her head and everything that is not now doing her justice. That was all doing that. So now I'm asking for any subconscious to come forward and talk to us about her future companion. And of course, we know that he has to be on the same spiritual path. And so she's wondering, of course, like everybody here, we're wondering when and how will we know? So, and she put down here, no more hammers. So, and no longer willing to accept anything but the correct companion for her. So I'm going to ask to take her into the future and as close to this time of where we're at today, and show her her companion, or give her information about her companion, so that we all want confirmation, and she wants to be able to confirm, and no more mistakes, no more hammers, no more hammers for any of us. I like that. So I'm going to ask for her higher self to take her into the future and show her that. I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and Annie, you'll be there, and you'll see your companion. They'll show you everything you need to know. 1, 2, 3, and you're there. And it might seem fuzzy at first, but it'll clear up. The information will start flowing. All kinds of neat things about this person that's coming to you. Now this is her life companion that I've asked to come forward.
Can't see it here.
Okay, must be pretty close because they don't want to show. Okay, and that happens with a lot of us because we'll start looking for that person and stop what we're supposed to be doing. Okay, and so she's on her spiritual path and she just has to allow that to take place. So there's some things that they can tell you. So let's find out. What can they tell you, Annie, about this person that's coming? They can't give you a time. They can't show you what he looks like, but there's something that distinguishes him from everyone else. What are they telling you?
I'll feel the spark.
Okay. That's good enough for me. In fact, I should have asked for that instead of knowing all the other stuff because, see, that's where my concentration went. She has to be 5'3", she has to be 53, she has to have blonde hair. Not just blonde hair, but it has to be strawberry blonde. And now I know that she has that she'll be musically inclined. Well, guess what? Now all my focus is there instead of sometimes where it should be someplace else. So I'm going to ask for me, and you can do this. We're connected and we're family basically. So I'm going to ask for them to remove that from me also. Letting go of all that now. Because I don't need to know anything except for the spark. So now I won't be out looking at every woman going, is she the one? And so neither will Annie. So here's a lesson. Here's a big lesson for all of us here. Just allow for the spark. Let go of everything else. And so now I understand that they can work a little bit more with it and everything. And give you something even better. Bringing forth something even better. So that's what's coming through for me. Okay. All right. Okay. So she said she wants to know my part for helping the IM race. So let's go ahead and release her from all that stuff that was taught her that has nothing to do with the truth of really who she is and her real I am presence. So I'm asking for that to be removed now. And all the attachments, any residue out of the past, out of the present, out of parallel lives, or ever to arrive into the future, to be removed. All emotional baggage from it, all strings, all blockage, and all those people can go back with all that information that they downloaded into her to get her to be where she's at right now, releasing all that because that's their stuff, and now Annie can move forward without the baggage dragging her back. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. First I'm going to ask, is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. And now I'm going to ask to have it done in the twinkling of an eye with all the forgiveness and everything that needs to be done, if there is any. 1, 2, 3. And it's done. Okay. So her dream team, we taught her how to get clear on that. And it's not just her dream team, it's her team, which includes everything. So Now she's clear how to connect with them. She can do it in the evenings, or she can do it right before bed. She can do it when she gets up. And she knows all she has to do is put her thumb and finger together with the intention of going to her happy place and them being there for her to talk to them. So that's all been released to her. It's all sealed in every cell of her body. And so, let me ask. She asked about the blank books and the blank checkbook. I think this is the neatest thing I could ever come up with. So is she clear now with what that means? Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. So now, is there anything that I missed? Is there anything that Annie missed that we need to talk about? Is there anything that Annie needs to know about their physical body? No. Okay. Is there anything that needs for her emotional body? That was Corinne's too? Yeah. Okay. Is there anything that Annie missed or I missed that we need to talk about? No. Is there anyone here that would like to come through and say anything to Annie? Is there anybody here for you, Annie, that wants to talk for you?
I think they want to talk to Mary.
Okay. All right. Because I know Annie's brother's here and he wants to talk. So say something. I don't know what he wants to do. So Mary's already connected. And so Mary, now this is a gift that's released to her. She's unsure of it. She hears them talking, okay? She doesn't quite understand what they're saying yet. It will come. It gets released. It's a muscle that she has to use. So Mary,
There's a lot of connecting at dream time for you, Amy.
they're telling me, Mary, for you to speak up
Okay.
louder, project louder.
Okay.
Albert's here. He's projecting the loudest to me, wanting to let you know that he is really happy. And he's happy that you want to connect with him. And he's there whenever you want to connect with him. All you have to do is go to your happy place. He's there. He's there. And so, you'll just, sometimes the energy that flows between the two of you, it's that energy that you are supposed to be taken away from, taking it away with you when you bring you back out of, when you bring yourself back out of trance. He just wants you to know that it's there. Very pleased, very happy. I see this big smile, grinning and everything. It's like, yeah, yeah. There's others here that, too. But Albert was the one that came through the strongest. Dolores is here. She's saying, don't worry, and this is for everyone, don't worry, she's with each one of you. She wants for y'all to remember that. And when it pops into your head that she's there, then she is there for you and helping you. She wants you to know that. You can call on her at any time. And so Annie, use her. She's saying, use me. I'm here for you. Use me. This is for everybody, but this, she's talking to Annie right now. And saying, this is for everybody, but I want Annie to know. And she'll help it. I hear her saying, she'll help with the words. And you'll know what to say. And you'll feel that tingling, that buzz that you feel, that's your understanding that you just, that everything is being confirmed for you. She's just reminding you of that. And all of us, actually. And I'm not sure if there's anybody else that wants to come through, but Mary is.
Yeah, it's just showing me so much. One of the things that keeps coming, that's showing this is, it says I'm just getting more, hold on a second, okay, it's coming really fast, but it has to do with messages for definitely for Annie. It's like
It's like the cheerleading again.
and it keeps all right, they keep telling me specifically what I'm supposed to give you now is the education, the new learnings for the children in the books that you're going to be writing. All of this has to do with everything that's happening now, but this is part of your path that they're showing me, designed especially to work with this wave of children for the awakening. And they're showing me this is so wild to give to you. It's, I don't know how to even really put it into words. It's not coming in words, it's coming in scenes. And it's like what's my soul is out of me, and it's, I don't even know. It's Annie, there's something going on. And they're showing me blankets of starry-filled nights, and they're laying it on you. And on you, but my soul keeps jumping out and doing stuff. It's showing, it's, I don't know. I mean, I know, but I don't know how to put it. I'm not getting words.
Okay, so I'm connecting Mary's higher consciousness.
And it's like doing stuff, it's work, it's in there doing stuff. I don't know what it's doing. I mean, it's good stuff.
I'm connecting now Annie's higher self so that they can go ahead and download that information to you. You might feel some warmth now. And you don't have to know what they're downloading because it's going to be revealed to you as you do it. The pages are going to fill in the book for you. You're going to learn how to do automatic writing. Mary's going to show you how to do that. Okay. And so You're gonna, this is a lot of information, wow.
Yeah, they're showing me like all of it, like from the connection to everything, from the crystal skulls to just page after page. And I don't know if they're using me and transferring it to her. I'm not sure what this process is.
That's
because I
what,
don't-
yeah, that's
so
what's
I'm
going
taking
on.
it
They're
and giving
downloading it to her, but they're not showing her all of this. She's seeing
They're
some
showing-
things, but
Yeah.
she's not seeing it all because it's so much information there. I can't even see. I see it and it's like, I can't even describe it.
Yeah.
I'm like with Mary, it's like, wow.
It's
okay.
like, you know what, it seems, the more I'm looking, it seems like like my soul has jumped out and it's like maybe arranging it and putting it into files for her or something. I don't
Yeah.
never done this before.
Yeah, let's see, you put it, she's arranging
Right.
things in different boxes
Yeah.
and stuff.
And we're going down these tubes and these slides and
Moving all the stuff here and here. So this is going to go on, and when you all sleep at night, you're going to have this connection and all. So that's pretty cool. All right, so we can move forward from that scene now. If there's nothing else there, we did what we were supposed to do, was make that connection. And so for Annie to have the information, so she can fill those books up. And so she can fill her checkbook up too. So, okay. All right. So, now, so it's done? Nobody else has anything they want to add? They're saying it's done. Finished now? Go ahead and close it out. So let's go ahead and close it out. All right, Annie, you taken in a lot of information and everything. I'm going to ask for all the entities to go back to where they belong with much gratitude and giving much thanks for them coming forward and helping us, and so, and helping Annie. And so now I'm going to bring Annie's conscious mind in to help bring her back up and reacclimate her to the room. I will count from 1 to 10. When we get to 10, Amy will open her eyes, the rest of us too. And we'll feel as if we had a nice nap, a nice massage, and we'll always be friends. Here we go, coming up now. 1, 2, acclimating more to the room. 3, blood circulating a little bit faster now. Breathing a little bit faster, getting more oxygen in. Heart beating a little bit faster. 4, eyes feel as if they've been bathed in cool, clear water. 5, you can move around. 6, 7, 8, 9, and on the next number, eyes open, feeling happy, feeling wonderful, feeling as if you had a nice nap, a nice massage. Eyes open, feeling good. Wow. That was amazing. When they started the show, and I didn't ask to connect, but evidently, it was amazing. Did any of y'all see the boxes and stuff? And Mary scurrying around, going from one place to another.
I could hear you going around.
And you know what was wild? I didn't tell you. Was that, remember that time with Al Butterfly? And I was giving you the reading and we connected and started some of the healing. Do you remember that? Well, before your session today or anything, I was in the bathroom, all of a sudden I could feel it. My soul did the same thing. It jumped out. I said, oh Lord, it wants to do something with Annie. But I didn't say anything. And so when you said, I think Mary has something to say, that was it. It dove in. I said, oh my God.
You told us this morning about this.
The guy in the crystal skull. So I missed. So he was giving. Okay.
Well, maybe he was part of that.
This morning when I was blow drying my hair, he showed
There's
up.
information stored there. It's actually an entity in the crystal skull, and so he's reaching out. They have not been used. They recognize that we are working in that realm, and so so they're going to be connecting with you guys. All
I
right.
saw a whole bunch of faces just coming. I don't know if it was everybody here, or I don't know if it was, I don't know what it was, but I just saw when they would come in, and it seemed so clear too.
Did you get the images and everything?
Did you get animals?
Oh, yeah.
A bear, I saw a bear, I could see its black nose, and then a wolf, I saw a turtle.
Okay, you can turn it off. Yeah. It's break
Did you see all
time,
the animals?
story time.
Okay, it's on.
All right. She will be editing that out.
What was that?
There.
The faces that we
Oh,
make.
silly.
Yes.
Royalty.
Oh, that's right, the
Oh,
beauty
that's
queen,
right.
the beauty queen.
Yes. No, that's royalty. This is royalty. Beauty queens all over the place. We never know who them. They're like, I want. Okay, everyone. So I taught you my preferred way of you teaching and you doing self-hypnosis. And y'all have gotten very good at it, sometimes too good. So, but I don't think it can be too good. Okay. And so today I'm going to teach you what's called the light switch technique. And so now, what it will be is that you will envision, pretend, imagine a light switch. It can be on your leg, it can be up in the air, and what you will mentally do is see that light switch. Now, it has wires coming out of it that connect to your brain, and then on the, just like a regular light switch, on the back end of it will be going to your spine. Okay? It's just each connection to turn all the muscles and all the unneeded groups for life support off. Have you got something you want to work on? Dog barking.
Oh, you mean for what?
To write down, just something you want to change in your life. Stop smoking, lose weight, stress.
Yeah, when I'm stressed, I pull my hair.
Okay, you
I
want
like
to stop
to
doing
stop
that?
doing that, yeah,
I want you to find a piece of paper and write it down for me.
right now.
Write it down. So what you'll do is you'll have them write on an index card or something what they want to work on. Okay? And if each one of y'all want to do that, a little something, we'll do it with each one. We'll not, after we do this, we'll do a group induction. Okay?
Okay.
You got it? Okay. So you're going to hold it in your hand like this. Okay, in front of you. And then I'm going to tell you what to do. Okay? And you're going to do it.
Okay.
You close your eyes and go into a deep trance. And once you have looked at it and you've gone into the deep trance, forget about it. All right? Take the journey. Think
Drop
about-
it? Drop it, you mean?
No.
All right.
No. We'll see what happens, okay? All right? You might drop it. You might eat it. I don't know. With you, we're always entertained. Oh, I was the holy one.
How many things you writing here?
Just, it has to be something small, yeah.
She just keeps on going.
We're gonna get it all at one time.
Go ahead and get it, all of it.
All done. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to hold it in front of you. I will bring you out of the trance. You feel as if you had a nice nap, nice massage. Go on with your friends. Okay? So,
Buddy, go lay down. You wanna go in the cage?
Oh, you better listen, mommy.
Lay down.
Is that wrong?
Barbara, that must be an interesting feeling. Having thought.
His butt.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't going to say it, but yeah.
Come over here.
Sitting on it.
Right here.
That's okay.
Come over here. Come on. Over here. Lay down.
But you're looking
Lay down.
at me now.
Lay down. Sit. Lay down. Sit.
He gets his
Stay.
look.
So there'll be some of this that we're going to redo anyway, so.
Good boy. Good boy.
Look at
Okay,
him, look at him.
so,
So there.
all right, and so it's a normal induction that you do with them, anything that you want to do. So you tell them, all right, go ahead, and this is for teaching self-hypnosis to groups, or a single person. Go ahead and you're going to hold it up to your face. You're going to, the last thing you're going to do is read it
Out loud.
verbatim to yourself. We'll see how that works out. Out loud,
Are we all supposed to be
verbatim,
doing that?
into yourself. Now, I don't want y'all to do that now.
I'm just taking notes, I'm writing down everything you're
Right.
saying.
So, I want y'all to do it, I want you to follow through and watch it, okay? And there are certain things that'll happen that you know, yeah. There are certain things that's going to happen that she's going to do to let you know that she's in trance. Okay? So, now, are you ready to, yeah, we're just gonna do this completely different, and without dogs and bracelets flying and stuff. But this is for everyone. Everyone's gonna get a copy of this, so y'all gonna be chuckling going, oh, yeah, I remember that. And I also remembered that you were going to wear your,
Dragonfly.
I know, but I put them on and I wasn't feeling it today.
Didn't resonate.
wasn't feeling it. Okay, there's the royalty thing. You cracked me up. All right, so I gotta get serious. I don't want to be married too. Yeah, I hear that. That's not happening. Okay, seriously now. Okay, so you tell them about the light switch, how it connects from the brain, and it makes a connection between the brain and the rest of the spinal cord. And it turns off all muscle functions except for what's needed for life support. Turns off all muscle functions except for what's needed for life support. And so I'm telling your subconscious now that you're buckled in and you will not fall out of the chair. So that's something that you might want to remember. So more than likely she's going to fall forward a little bit, but her body, like your legs are strong beneath you and keep you in perfect balance. The seatbelt will keep her in the chair and just bounce her back up. So, but she'll stay in trance. And so you'll come out when I ask you to come out. So, all right, so we know about the light switch. And so, can you imagine a light switch now? Can you pretend? Can you see one? Okay. And so you can do it physically on your leg if you'd like that feeling, or you can just do it in your head, mentally. See it and do it. Okay? Okay. Great, Cynthia, you're doing fine. Do you have to have it far away?
No.
Put it comfortably in front of you, right there, and in front of you, up at eye level, okay.
Oh, okay.
At eye level, all right?
Mhm.
In a moment, I want to say the word sleep to you. You're going to close your eyes and go into a deep trance. You're going to remember this saying, no, let's do it differently. I've taught you about the light switch. I want you to give yourself that intention that you're going to go into a deep trance. Okay? You're going to flip the, don't do it yet. You're going to flip the light switch off. This is the last thing you're going to do before you hit the light switch. You're going to read that, then you're going to hit the light switch, your eyes are closed, and you go into a deep trance, and then I'll bring you back to your normal state of being. Okay? Anytime you're ready, go ahead and do that. Okay. So, now, she decided that she was not going to let go of it. Most people will go ahead and let go of it. So I want to know where she's at. Yeah, okay. Did that give you security? How old did that make? You cracked me up. I swear. So she hit the light switch, she gave herself permission. She's still a little bit of a control freak, so she decided that she was going to do it like that, and it was fine. And she just, because she needs to be and everything, she read it and let herself, and that's it. You're not, and so you make sure that they understand that they can think about anything, they can listen to your voice, they can, you know, take a trip. I'm thinking about Cuba now. That'd be nice. Yeah, finally, you get to go. So you get to pick wherever you want to be and everything. So the thing is that you're going to do the least amount of thinking on this. You did the thinking when you looked at it. You gave yourself that information and everything and what you wanted to work on. And then now it's done. Okay? It's finished. Your subconscious thought knows what it wants to do. And from now on out, that's what's going to happen. Okay? Once she put down, it's going to happen. All right. So now, I'm going to count from 1 to 3 and have you open your eyes. Feeling wonderful, feeling great, and you'll be able to tell us all about your trip. You go 1, 2, 3. Eyes open.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Now, you're showing us a self-hypnosis?
This is
Okay, now
self-hypnosis.
let's, we're saying she's going to be
You're,
alone.
you're teaching this to somebody.
Oh,
This is
we're
what
teaching
she's
it.
teaching.
Oh, we're
You can do this also with yourselves, of course.
Yeah, that, the switch.
Oh, okay, yeah, and then I was thinking that's what you were telling her, this is what she was going to do herself in the hypnosis. But then you would be there to counter out, so she'd have to.
Right,
get
so
herself-
so what would you do? All right, I told you what to do. So tell me what you're going to tell your client.
Yourself that you will come out when you're ready? Is that what you would?
Flip the
No, I
switch.
would not give them that. I would,
Flip the
so,
switch back.
so if you're doing it and you're teaching it, then you'll do it just like I did. If you're doing it for yourself,
Yeah.
so when you send them home, first time I tell them, okay? Now, here's the second phase of it. We like to do things in 3 phases. Guys, they're bringing it up. So, let's do it again. This time, when you do it, you're going to give yourself, 10 seconds. Is that okay? 15 seconds. What would you like?
10 for what?
To bring yourself back.
Oh, to bring it.
I want to take the trip.
Oh, okay.
To bring yourself out of the trance.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. You guys have already become junkies. I can't get nobody to say 10 or 15. It's like, nah. And she really wanted to say a minute, but that's all right. Am I right? You wanted to go? Yeah, okay. So go ahead, and I want you to do the same thing, not there, up in front of you, like this, okay? And so you're going to read it, give yourself that intention, and then bring yourself out in 30 seconds. that, you just tell them, okay? That was too long, that's 4, and you can be very precise, that's 4 seconds too long. I want it exact. It really doesn't matter. I mean, if you wanted to work with that and see how that worked, me, I don't care. I just give my subconscious, okay, I need about 20, 30 seconds, and so, okay. So how was that?
Good.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel?
Tired.
Okay. So now, on the back of this, did you want energy?
Okay.
No. Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. What if you get an okay? Is that the same as a yes?
No. On the back of this, I'm writing in invisible ink, energy. Okay. Do the same thing. Okay. Were you able to see the words energy written out?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool stuff.
Mhm.
I love it.
This is one thing I noticed as soon as when she closes her eyes, you can tell she'll relax just a couple of seconds, her head drops.
Yeah, wait for the drop.
Mhm.
Wait for the drop.
Mhm.
She's in, she allowed that, and now she's saying,
Yeah.
rest. Very good that you picked up on that. So, now let's do it as a group induction. And Barbara, you have to come back among us. Maybe I should have given you the word energy.
Energy. Did you say energy?
That's not on my card.
I got fear of flying.
Oh, that's a phobia.
Oh, and that's not.
This won't work
Oh,
for
okay.
fear, for phobia. Well, let's see.
Okay.
You know what? Anything's possible, but I've been told that it doesn't work. But in my mind, I don't see why not.
Hypnosis or
No. Hypnosis. No, doing self hypnosis because you're not clearing out all the reasons for it.
Okay.
Okay, but so give that as an intention. I'm going to clear this all out.
Okay.
Fear of flying.
Ask your
It's going-
subconscious to
Right.
work with you on this.
Yeah, so that's your intention that you're putting out.
Okay.
All right, everybody ready? Everybody got their little piece of paper and everything?
Oh, I don't.
Sweet. No. No, I'm so is teasing. No. No, she's got a lot better.
Said.
That's because Carol's her driver.
Oh! That was good.
Yes, I'm always early. It's 20 after, we're gonna go.
But y'all always on time, so don't put that stress on yourselves and stuff. And just tell
It's not
you.
stress for me. I enjoy being early.
Oh, I do
I
too.
enjoy that. I'm always early to work.
But you'll notice that if you notice today, I allow that now. And so I was here at a couple minutes after 7:30. No, I mean, 9:30. I was up at 7:30, I can tell you that. Okay. Mary?
Yep, she's ready.
Yes, she's ready, but she wrote an awful lot. It's better to keep it down to just 1 or 2 words.
Real
3.
easy. Energy until I go to bed. That's mine.
Okay,
I
so
wanna stay completely energized.
instead of writing that, write energy.
I want it to last till I go to I'm ready for bed.
With the intention,
Okay.
so all you need to do is write energy. You just gave it the intention, just like
Okay.
There was a lot that she had to give for intention too, but all she has to do is put down the 2 words.
Because I know what it means. Energy, I know what it means to me. I want it till I go to bed.
So, okay,
Okay.
everybody do it. Bring yourselves out when you're ready to.
Wait, we flip the switch before we read this. So don't
No,
read it.
no. How have you flipped the switch? How are you going to read it?
You said read this last.
Before you flip the switch.
Okay, so put it up, read it, flip the switch.
Right. So you could just put stop that. You don't have to put the rest of it because,
Oh, just put the 3.
you know,
3. Okay.
and twirling your hair is fine and everything. Okay. Unless you want to stop that too. But I play with my hair. I got lots of it to play with, so you know I like massaging my head and stuff and all.
What does it mean when one hand completely fell away and the other one held on?
You tell me.
Like a little one let go, or sit in control a little bit.
And I watched y'all. So the normal is that your client comes in. The normal thing would be like this. Okay? I don't have hair to pull, so let me go to the energy side.
Oh.
So most people, but y'all are control freaks, so I allow for that.
You really took yourself into a trance that time, right?
Of course.
Okay.
I'm a junkie just like the rest of y'all. And you might have noticed something, I'm sure something must have come up, I don't know. Sometimes it's breathing, notice the breathing of the person has changed. Like with Cynthia, we now have to call her two-step Cynthia. So, Cynthia likes to do it in stages, and that's okay. Whatever y'all choose is fine. If you want to hold on with it with one hand, that's fine. Y'all allowed to do whatever you want to do. But one of the big ones is that you just let go. It's a light switch. Okay, remember? Cuts off all muscle groups, everything that's not needed except for life support. So I remember you telling me that, and that's what I did. Okay? With the caution that I wouldn't make a fool of myself and fall out of the chair, and y'all would have to call 911. Right? I put that intention out there too. Like I told her, she was seat buckled in, because I knew a lot of people, when you hit the light switch, you know, they drop just like that. So, y'all not shutting off all that energy. But it's a choice. The more you do it, the more you let go. The more you rush into it too. I got it, I'm out. And then you notice all that relaxation coming in and stuff. So I energize myself until I get home. And I see a nap in my future later. So, all right. Y'all got that? Think you got that? You got energy? Feel pretty good? Yeah? Anybody else ask for energy? You did.
I got a little, not enough. Maybe I need to do it a few more times.
Okay. And you only need one more time to do it if that's what you want, with the intention of
Okay.
just, so I gave myself an intention until I get home. I will have plenty of energy and everything, which this is my, coming on 4 o'clock is my napping time. My energy levels start to drop, but I've noticed lately, they just keep running until 9:30, 10 o'clock, and I'm going, I meant to take a nap. What happened?
Yeah.
15-minute nap.
Yeah, and you can, and so this is good for that. Write it down, 15-minute nap.
Ooh, I'm down.
She's taking it now.
Don't take a 15-minute nap now.
Okay, so now, do y'all have any questions? I want to make sure that you understand what you're doing and get it across to them that they're cutting off all the muscle groups, everything that doesn't have to do with life support.
Right.
And so you anchor them in the chair wherever they're at, all right? So they don't fall over.
I thought you were gonna fall over.
Yeah,
Did
you were
see
really
him
leaning.
going?
Really?
This way, yeah.
Yeah, I was almost like,
Yeah. You're
Well, he's
leaning.
gonna hope he picked a short time.
Yeah, I just crush it. It's like, okay, I've got permission. So, yeah, for some reason I noticed that I'll just lean one way or the other. I don't always lean forward, but I'll lean left or I'll lean right. It's like, and you'll see it in stages, and everything just readjusts so I won't fall out of the chair. And it just lets me go deeper and deeper.
Is there a significance to which side to lean to?
I don't know. I never asked. Whatever seems to be the more comfortable for me, that's the way I go. It was dangerous for me to go this way. I realize that now. Oh, okay, so we got all that done. How do you feel now?
Better.
Yeah.
Yeah, better. Yeah, definitely.
Once you learn that it's okay to let go and just do it, you just
And what helped me is to repeat it to myself.
crack me out.
I did too.
Exactly. No, I needed to go through and I needed to tell myself as far as I said, okay, this is exactly what this is supposed to do. It's to eliminate everything except for life support. And I just imagine for me, because energetic, just energy running from the switch to here.
Right. That's the same thing I do.
Yeah, because you feel like white energy cords. Mm-hmm.
Finger reaching up and flipping it down, and off I go.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
And you want to do this a lot, okay?
Yeah.
If you're not doing this one, you need to do the other one. The other one's a little bit, the light switch is more powerful because now you're letting go of all the muscles in your body, okay? But you can do it the same way. You can give
Yeah.
yourself that intent too.
Tension that this will be.
The same thing.
Mhm.
So
Which
I
is
actually
good
like
because,
this better. But
yeah,
that's just
'cause
another
I've
way of
done
doing
this-
it.
as much as I've been doing this, I've been consciously doing this a lot.
Yeah.
But the one thing I've noticed though is that I'm still building up stress. So even though I'm practicing doing this, and I see what my next step of training with it is going to be to make sure though that I'm just not floating and going to my happy place, but I need to know that I'm letting the stress go
Oh,
while I'm
yeah.
there because I'm like, well, I'm
did I-
doing this a
I
lot.
thought I
And I'm
mentioned
getting.
that. So no stress, no worries. And
You
this-
probably have, but I've been trying to get in the habit of doing this
Uh-huh.
and not just assuming that it would go, and probably a lot of it is. I'm not
Oh, it
nearly
is.
as
Yeah,
stressed.
oh, yeah.
But I can see that I also need to still make it clear for myself
Right.
that every time I do this, not only am I going to my happy place, but I am removing and I just never I'm
You
doing
made
it,
the
but I
connection
need to make
now.
it stronger
Right.
to where it understands, or I understand that means remove all stress immediately every time I
Yes.
go there.
And so that was my intention of when I taught this to you,
Yeah.
for y'all to make that connection. Anytime that you go there, no stress, no worries.
Mm-hmm.
And you can also use it for other things, you know, so
Yeah.
you're gonna go there with no stress and no worries, and you notice when you're there, no stress and no worries.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
but it's to remove it so that you can come back
No stress free,
and
whatever.
be stress-free.
Yeah.
So, and so it's a powerful tool. You can use it to stop smoking. You can
Yeah.
use it to change the way that you eat and stuff. You know. So now with what I've sent you, with Jerry Kine, he has his way of doing a one session stop smoking and a one session reducing the weight and stuff. And I have mine. I use it all, including the spiritual side, to release the reasons there.
Right.
So
How did you lose, you always talk about you lost weight, how did you end up losing your weight?
doing this,
Okay.
giving myself that
What
attention.
method, just this?
I was using the light switch because I didn't know that I could, and no one taught me this. And then it dawned on me one day, I don't have to close my eyes and hit the light switch.
Right.
I can do it with my eyes open
Yeah.
and just put my thumb and finger together. And now, my body does it anyway. We'll be doing it, and I'm like, I'm already feeling good, and then it's like a double extra dose of it, you know, when
So what
you
was
make that
your
mental connection.
intention that you said to yourself,
Oh,
Yeah, the words.
the words?
my subconscious knows the way that I'm supposed to be at.
And that's all you did, and then you just kept doing that 2-3 times a day, or 4 times a day, or every time you thought of it?
Yeah, every time I thought about
Could you also say my subconscious knows what
it.
food
Your
to eat?
subconscious knows everything about
What
you.
food that I should be eating?
Everything, it did
Yeah.
everything. So I just released it with the intention, okay, one time. You notice the weight that I'm supposed to be at. I'm changing the habits of my eating, and I'm drinking more water, and all the desires to do that are there. So now I shorten it. My subconscious knows the way I'm supposed to be at. And then I changed it. I'm at the way I'm supposed to be at. But I didn't know about that anymore at that time. And so I'm as down about as far as I'm going to go until the stuff that I'm holding on to gets released. So,
That's, I feel like I'm at a set point. But you know, it's like, because I'm not overeating and things like that, but I can't seem to.
don't worry about it because we're going to do a weight loss thing because you're going to have clients that want to lose weight.
Yeah.
So someone's going to be filming and I'm going to be doing you and I'm going to be doing Annie. That was one of the things.
Oh, yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
on Friday.
Huh?
Maybe on Friday.
Whenever it comes up, whenever it will before y'all leave,
Okay.
okay? You know, I mean, I know that you're going to still be here and Annie's going to still be here, but you two need to see it done.
Right.
Yeah.
And then have it on camera so you can go
Yes.
back and review it. So, all right, Mary, let's see your questions.
Okay. Well, actually, here, I'm gonna, the only two,
Push it really hard, kick it. There you go.
You're going to guide me into trance and connect, and we're going to do it to me. So,
sure, no. I'm gonna rearrange it a little bit because some of it I don't feel it's important right now. I can let them practice on me with some of it later. The one thing that, because I know they want to ask some questions and that's fun.
yeah, this will be an interesting one because
Kelly?
y'all get to ask all kinds of questions. So she has allowed herself to connect to the higher source
Yeah.
for each one of y'all.
Yeah.
So any question that you want to ask, they're gonna answer. Okay?
All right, so the only two, now, when we did Cynthia
Uh,
and her eyes, oh, is that on?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
yeah,
on. It's on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would like to, I know this contract with my left eye is old. I never even realized it since I was little that I had no vision, very little vision in my left eye. I was told I had a lazy eye and that there's nothing they could do about it. Well, I know now that I can have vision. I've never had vision in my left eye. So I would rather it go gradually come back because I don't know how I would feel if they just slipped it on. Like, would I be off balance all of a sudden seeing out of two eyes?
We
I
just
don't
found
know.
out she can't see out of her left eye. Did you know that?
She does it back like it.
No, I mean, I guess there's
She
enough
sees,
muscle.
she
I
sees
see
images and stuff.
images, but I
Yeah.
don't.
It's not clear.
She never told us.
No, I
What's she
lived
telling
with
us
it
now?
for so long.
So Annie,
So the left
I'm
eye.
gonna ask for you to, you know, just have,
Left
all right.
eye.
Yeah, you're gonna come up here and sit in the big chair.
Left eye healed. This, whatever's here, whatever stress I have let accumulate here,
In
it's just
in between your neck and your shoulders?
Yeah, it's here, right down
The
from
energy,
here,
okay.
and it just rests here, but it's becoming very just a lot of discomfort. So. neck.
So we've had this discussion before, and that's because you carry too much worries.
Yeah, I know, and that's why I'm like, I know it's accumulating. I'm learning this, but I
Okay.
gotta continue to
Okay,
practice.
but we'll talk about
Okay,
it.
so neck. Yeah, neck and shoulder. So neck relief. And then, okay, so that, the rest of it we can do later. So that, the eye, the neck relief, and maybe we could connect. Tell me what you feel on this, do what you get. In connecting me with my father-in-law's higher self or consciousness. Maybe even Matt. He keeps coming up every time I say to connect me to his father. Then Matt keeps showing up. So I don't know if I need to connect all three and just make sure
Let's
that
just
any
connect all three.
outdated
Let's bring everybody in and get rid of
So
all
the
the
father.
stuff. See who wants to be released
Yeah.
from these contracts and stuff.
And just, yeah, to be working at a higher level with them, Father.
I understand that you may not want to, but.
Which is fine.
it's
I just
their-
feel like
their
some
thing,
of
but
the
you can
older
go in and
contracts
release it.
can be released.
Yeah,
and
so
now
we're
the
gonna do that for
new
you.
us can all
Right.
come out and connect at a different,
At a
and more
different
healing.
frequency and
Mhm.
everything, and be able to work through some of this stuff. That's it?
Then we can play.
That's it? Seems like to me.
He wants you over there.
Oh, I sit.
Yeah, sit in the big chair. Okay.
You're still having to sit up to do this. You're still lay down.
You ready for the journey?
Yeah.
All right, look here. Sleep. Drifting and floating, drifting and floating, drifting and floating. That's it. Letting completely relax. Letting go of all the tension in your body. Noticing how good it feels. Letting go of all the stress. With every breath that you breathe in, you're breathing in relaxation. With all the stress leaving on every breath that you exhale. Continue to do that as you bring yourself down to where you need to be. Go ahead and making yourself as comfortable with your jaw around, repositioning your body, your neck, your arms, your legs. That's it. Making yourself completely comfortable. Okay? Lifting and floating down, lifting and floating down. Let me know when you're where you're supposed to be. The subconscious will come through. So you're there. I like to cheat a lot. Let them do the work. And you don't have to say yes or no. You just have to let me she's naturally going into the as-deal effect to do a little bit of healing. And so that's where she's gone. And so they're working on her eye now. I don't even have to ask. It was her intention. I don't know what to do. And subconscious is going to bring you up to where you can communicate nice and easy. Enjoying all the healing. Okay, so you hear that? Okay. So I'm going to ask to talk to your subconscious and see if we can go ahead and get rid of the contracts, or find out if the contracts are been completed. And if you want to know why the contract, do you want to know why the contract? Okay. Now, this is going to be on a personal level, so I don't need to know, we don't need to know. They'll show you, they'll tell you, you'll know what it is, and then we'll just go ahead and release it. So they're going to go ahead and show you that now. I don't have to count from 1 to 3. They've already started, I guess, showing it. She's already there, they're already working with it. They tell me what it was.
That is for me to grow.
That's right. Something else. What's the other part? It's okay to talk about?
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
yeah, they're showing me both Matt and his dad agreed. I asked, or they volunteered almost to help me to grow because they keep showing me grow. And to, of course, love and to take charge of my own life, to be, they're showing me that. So they're showing me like films of Matt's dad over the years and what they, some of the words and how they've treated me and why they, so it's explaining a lot, that it was still something that they volunteered because.
Right. You asked them for this.
Mm-hmm.
They have, and so they wanted to be part of it.
Yes.
And so sometimes I think these entities in our lives play a part too well.
Yeah, way too well. They're showing me, as you see that, they're showing me like putting on masks to be able to do that.
Yeah. You couldn't do this otherwise.
Right.
You couldn't come here and hurt somebody.
No.
It'd be impossible. Especially knowing that they are you and you are them. It'd be impossible.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to put this facade on and live in this heavy.
It's so wild though, because it's releasing through my body all the years that I took it, that it hurt, all the things they said, but I can feel it coming through my body.
And some of this also has to do with her eyesight too.
It's funny when you see that, because I can feel, I didn't notice it till you said it, but I can feel that I couldn't open that eye. Like I could open probably my right eye right now, but I couldn't open my left eye.
Yeah.
They're working on it.
So
Heart is
this
racing.
was why she carried it this long. Okay? Now we can go to the initialization of that, the contract that you wrote for your eye. So because it began at a young age,
Yeah.
and discover that and work with that if you like.
Mhm.
So go ahead and ask them to continue study is going to be a melange of different things that you're seeing. A little bit of this and everything as it intertwines. You'll notice how that works. It's sort of like this is connected to this is connected to that, and this is the reason for this, and this has caused this reaction and everything.
It's so weird because
You already let go of it, so.
Yeah, I feel like I can see me being little, and it's like I knew, I felt all this power, and when I would let it come through, nobody understood, so I wanted to hide. So I closed my eye so that they couldn't see me, so I couldn't show it.
Now I'm going to ask your subconscious to talk to us, and I want to be sure that all the contracts to this, for everything that they've been showing you, your connections and all, because it was all intertwined. So they started off with showing the connections with Matt and with his father, and how she played in it, her role, their role, and everything. So now it's, the contracts are done, and you can release them from it. Okay, and so they go ahead and work with that, releasing it, letting her help. She's helping release it. She's doing some of the work too. So this is a lesson in there for y'all. And let them help too. They're part of it. Go ahead and let them help to release all that. And then calling in the subconscious to go ahead and make sure that everything has been released and that it's okay to release all the contracts. And is it okay? All right. So now, is it okay that we go ahead and release everything now in the twinkling of an eye?
Yeah.
And so, and is it okay for the healing to come into Mary's eye now, and she wants to have it done to where it's comfortable to her, so it's not scary, and doesn't cause her any problems. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to ask for all that to be done. I'm going to ask for any strings, any emotions, any blockage, any residue that might have been sitting around from any past lives, present, parallel, or ever to arrive into the future, to be released now. I'm going to ask for it to be done in the twinkling of an eye. Is that okay? 1, 2, 3. And it's done. And so you'll notice right away the changes, you'll feel the changes in your eye now as they work on it. You can actually feel them working on it. And I'm going to allow them to continue. I'm going to ask them, not allow them. Oh, thank you. I'm going to ask them to continue. I know they were laughing at me when I said that. It's like, really, Ron? By now you ought to be able to say these things and not get mixed up. And so I'm going to ask them to continue to do that, and while we explore the problems she's having with her neck, is it okay if we talk about this now when I do the work?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm asking for Mary's subconscious to come forward and talk to us and see if we can relieve this and give us some relief for this. And so I'm going to ask for her subconscious to go ahead and show her what's going on, what it is she's holding back, holding on to, or creating. Oh, you're creating something. Okay. All right, that's interesting. So I'm going to ask them to go ahead and do that now. And if it's okay, you can share this with us, please do.
Yeah. I just grabbed a hold of worry about the kids, and about some of it was Matt immediately released with the Matt and his father, a big chunk of it. And there's Caitlin who's really involved in it too, because I wonder, and I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's a few contracts still that have been finished. The contracts are done, and so that needs to be released. So
Yeah.
that'll be one of the things.
it just keeps showing me.
She was holding on to some of the stuff from the contracts that she had before, but that was finished, it's done, it's completed. They tore it up, but she still was creating that, so.
Even the stress that I've been creating with my kids, Sydney and Isaac, it's like the old energy, the old me, and they just keep saying, doesn't matter, let it, they're showing me wiping it clean. That's all they're showing me is that I'm at a new level. I broke through a new level. I'm at a new level, and I don't know, they're just taking it away.
So, I was gonna ask for them to remove it, but they've already started doing it. They just, evidently she's reached a higher frequency, and we don't have to, I no longer have to do some of the things. And so this is a good teaching thing for you also, okay? Because you don't have to do it. They're doing it, let them do it. Why would you want to come in and interfere with that? They've already started and everything, and so let them do it.
They're showing me at this new frequency, it's like they're showing me how I have the hands of my children, so they're, they're
Bring
showing me
them
that
up
they're
with you.
coming, they're there
Yeah,
with me,
you're-
so I don't have to worry about.
Okay. And when it's going to be done, in fact, they've already done it. All right. Don't I get to say anything? I want to be bothered. Okay, so that's all done. I'm going to ask now to talk to Mary's subconscious and see if there's anything else that needs to be done right now before we open it up to questions. So is there anything else for right now, for right this moment in time? No? Okay, great. So, Mary has agreed to be the questions and answer come through her, and so I'm going to ask, is that okay with her subconscious?
Yes.
Okay, and so let's go ahead and do it now. All right, floor is open, and the orderly vote. All right, Annie?
Will Sydney, Mary, I feel like maybe Sydney will help me with pictures in my books. I think we mentioned it before, but I feel it much stronger now. Is that
Yes.
right?
And
Go ahead, because they want to send some more. This is exciting.
Yeah, she's gonna be really excited. This is gonna help her open up to you asking her to do
This is a healing process. That's what they're doing.
Yeah,
That's what
yes.
they showed me. It's healing for you and it's healing for her. I see the white engulfing both of y'all, and then I see the rainbows, the inspiration, and everything.
This is gonna help heal what she has with her father too, the
Yeah.
loss of her, that pain.
Okay. All right, so that scene faded, and so evidently it's time for somebody else's question.
What is,
Speak up a little bit.
what is my true purpose?
I can't say right now.
But-
You
but-
have
but-
doors opening, and see, it's like this. You already know, and the door's opening for you. You just have to peek through it. You don't even have to go yet, but you have to peek through. As soon as you do, the knowledge will be right in front of you.
You're on your correct path. The first thing that, you're on your path. No, we can't tell you because you haven't made those
It's
decisions
the
yet.
discoveries, right? It's the discoveries. The spiritual path is the one that you're walking. That's where you're at right now, and that's the one they want you to take. That's what you've chosen to take. But the specifics, you have to.
Yeah, they won't even show those to me. I'm going,
You have to
oh,
have
can you
the
give me a
courage to
hint?
look. They're saying no. No. You have to put your head through that door and take a look around.
Right, it seems faded again, so it must be somebody else's turn.
Me, Mary. I had a wonderful dream last night, and I really know that I'm totally open now to receive the person that's going to be coming into my life. And I want to know, do you see him coming soon? I actually almost can see him now. And
Oh, you
how
want to hear him laughing. Stop worrying about it. It will happen as it's supposed to happen. Just as you have come on this journey and you have been awakened, that has to happen too for your companion. Okay? He has to be on the same journey.
is he awake yet?
It's like this. He is also finding you.
Right.
So,
They keep saying, don't worry. It'll happen when it's supposed to happen. You got here when you were supposed to be here.
Uh-huh.
He'll get here when he's supposed to be here.
it'll be this year.
Will be in Florida.
Yes.
Will be in Florida. Good.
You ought to hear him laughing. It's like, really, guys? Really? Come on. You got all this work to do, and now you want to, and so they don't quite understand. All right. So they don't understand this connection. All right. They understand the love and everything,
Yeah.
but the ones that we're working with, they don't know emotions.
Yeah.
Okay? But they can laugh. I can see them laughing. It's like they do know that one.
Just think you had 2 proposals to marriage on Saturday.
The soul knows that romance is fun.
Yeah.
Both of us in
Are you listening? Are you listening?
No, what?
The soul knows that romance is fun.
Romance is fun.
Exciting.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And y'all,
That's playtime.
yes. And they know we want this.
Uh-huh.
They know it. And so, baby steps. That's baby steps.
You gotta
Patience.
focus.
Focus on your work.
Yes.
And the time will fly. There you go.
So I'm assuming that if it's going to be this year, that means I'll be living in Florida sometime this year.
Not necessary. That's not what they just said to me. They just said Florida. They didn't say you were moving here. They didn't say any of that at this time. So let's see what they'll reveal. I'm going to ask for that connection to be made now. Right, Mary? What did they tell you? They're not going to tell me. So I'm like, I'm out.
Mary, I get the feeling that if, sometimes if you know too much, you push it away and
Yes.
make it stop.
Yes, that's exactly what they said earlier when I was saying this. It's a spark. That's all. That's all you need. If you focus on all this other stuff, like that's something they showed it to me. I have been focusing on this woman that I know is my twin soul, and so I'm looking for her everywhere. I know her height. I know her age. I know all these things about her, and so instead of doing what I'm supposed to be doing and concentrating in what I'm supposed to be doing, I'm out looking for this woman. So they said, stop it. Okay? And they told me the same thing. Involve myself in my work.
The rest will follow.
The time will fly, and I won't notice. And the person will be there when they're supposed to be there. That's what they told me. Stop doing this, okay? I'm causing myself harm by doing it. Okay? So they said, all you need to know is the spark, you'll know. And I've been told that, that's all I needed before. Sometimes I'm a little bit hard-headed.
Everyone's will have their partner that everyone's gonna be. It's like, you don't have to worry about it. They're coming.
So I've been making myself a little bit sick over it.
Oh, I
So,
love that.
you know, you didn't have that.
I actually didn't
well,
want it until last night. No, okay.
I'm in, let's play. Come on. Who's the next contestant on?
I guess really what I was asking, I wanted to make sure that my feeling right now is true. Because before,
Yes, it is.
yes, before I was back and forth, now it's just going ahead and now, going
Right.
ahead.
Go ahead. So Cynthia,
Mary,
speak up.
I know that hypnosis is one of my purposes in life, but is there another purpose that I have?
Well, first is no. Second is yes. You're here to heal and love.
And so what's come through, they just showed me Carol yesterday saying, love, I think she must have said it 5 or 6 times. That's your purpose.
Love.
Mm-hmm.
And you can notice it like this. Anything you choose to do come from an aspect of love. You will reveal your highest joy to yourself when you do that.
It's all about love.
So you can choose anything at that point.
As long as you're operating at that frequency.
Everything that, every healing, every healing that is to come, every work that you're going to do now from this point will come through what you've just learned.
I just seen Faith again, they're telling me that, to wind this up. Do anybody else have any questions? The weather's changing, it's showing time to break it up, so I'm gonna go ahead and.
Yeah, I heard thunder.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's been
Wow.
fun.
Okay, all right. So, Mary, is there anything else you need to say, that the subconscious wants to come through with?
Just reassuring everyone, you don't have to worry about your partners. They are coming. Do not worry. Every one of us. So that's all I keep saying. Tell them they don't have to worry. They don't have to worry. Focus on this. Focus on this.
Okay. And then him.
No focusing on them.
And then him with a really nice car and everything.
No mustache.
Just kidding.
What the?
It doesn't matter if he's a smoker.
Oh, that is true though. That's right. Yes, you're right. No limits.
Yes.
That was clear.
Yeah.
Don't put limits on anyone or anything.
Yes.
They're saying don't limit this universe and don't limit what you think you want.
So I tell you,
That's what that meeting was.
Don't
Doesn't matter if
think-
he's a smoker.
don't think outside the box.
Right.
Right.
Okay, it's okay to think inside the box, all right, it's also okay to think outside the box, but in reality, you create that box.
Right.
So you don't have to create it, don't
Exactly.
create the box.
Something just came to me too, when you were talking about, I said many times yesterday, love, love, love. And this is what, and I didn't think about it then, this is what I meant by, I said, we are to love the worst of the worst. If you love the worst, you've loved everybody.
Right. You see Christ's essence in everybody, but then there's the rapture right after that because you're not gonna be here.
Yeah.
The earth would never be able to hold you.
Right.
Your frequency would be so high, you see,
You would just ascend.
Yes.
yeah, you would just ascend. Out of here,
Yes.
next.
Which is nice too because we'd be somewhere like in the 9th dimension or somewhere like that.
Right, exactly, that's right.
That's what they're showing me.
Yes.
The pictures that she's talking, I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
Okay, so, if there's nothing else, I'm going to ask for all the entities to go back to where they belong, for various conscious mind to come back up and be with us, and so we're going to count from 1 to 5. And when I get to 5, you'll feel as if you have a nice nap, a nice massage, plenty of energy to do whatever you want to do until you don't want to do that anymore. 1, coming up now. 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes open, feel wonderful, feeling great, stretching. Pretty cool session too.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you very much.
And I kept seeing
Oh,
gold
but I'll get a beach night
around you, and sometimes it would be just a little, and then it would grow very big,